Imagine you own a construction company. A customer asks you to build a small house. You hire 10 workers. After careful planning, they tell you, "We can finish this house in exactly 10 days. But then something interesting happens. The next morning, another 10 workers arrive and offer to help for free. Now think carefully, will the house still take 10 days, or will it finish sooner? Most people immediately say it will finish sooner, but here's the real question: exactly how much sooner? How can mathematics predict that answer without ever visiting the construction site? Today, I'm going to show you the single idea behind every time and work question. Once you understand this one idea, competitive exam questions become surprisingly easy. Let's begin. Before we touch a single formula, let's use something much more powerful: common sense. Forget mathematics for a moment. Suppose one worker can lay 10 bricks every hour. Now imagine another worker joins him. Does the wall suddenly become smaller? No, the wall hasn't changed. The only thing that changed is the number of people building it. Now both workers are laying bricks at the same time. Together, they can now lay 20 bricks every hour. Add 2 more workers. Now 4 workers can lay 40 bricks every hour. Notice something amazing. The wall never changed, only the speed changed. And that's our first big idea. The more workers you have, the more work gets done in the same amount of time. Keep that sentence in your mind, because almost every time and work question starts right here. Now we are finally ready for mathematics. Don't worry, there is only one idea you need to remember. Here it is: work equals efficiency multiplied by time. Let's understand what that actually means. First, work. Work simply means the task that must be completed: building a house, painting a classroom, digging a well, repairing a road. Now, efficiency. Efficiency tells us how much work someone can complete in 1 unit of time. A faster worker has higher efficiency. A slower worker has lower efficiency. Finally, time. Time tells us how long it takes to finish the work. That's all. Every time and work question is built from these 3 simple ideas: work, efficiency, time. Understand these, and the formulas become easy. Memorize the formulas without understanding, and even simple questions become difficult. So always remember, work equals efficiency times time. This is the foundation of everything we are going to learn. So far, we've learned something very important. More workers mean the work gets finished faster. But here's the question: can we measure work? Imagine I ask you, how much work does it take to build this house? You can't simply answer a lot. Mathematics needs a number, so mathematicians invented a simple unit called the man-day. Now don't let the name scare you. It simply means the amount of work one person can do in 1 day. Think of it like this: if one worker works for 1 full day, that is 1 man-day of work. If 10 workers each work for 1 day, together they complete 10 man-days of work. If those same 10 workers work for 6 days, they complete 10 multiplied by 6, which equals 60 man-days. Notice something very important: the house didn't become bigger, the workers didn't become stronger. We are simply measuring the total effort used to complete the work, and once we know the total effort, we can answer almost any time and work question. Now let's use what we've learned. Suppose this house requires 60 man-days of work. Yesterday, 10 workers completed it in 6 days. Today, instead of 10 workers, you hire 15 workers. Here's the question: does the amount of work change? Think carefully. No, the house is exactly the same. So the total work is still 60 man-days, but now more people are sharing that work. Imagine cutting a pizza into slices. If more people help eat the same pizza, each person needs less time. The same thing happens here. The work stays the same, only the number of workers changes, so instead of multiplying, we divide. 60 man-days divided by 15 workers equals 4 days. Amazing! Without memorizing any formula, we've already solved our first time and work problem. Let's see if you've understood. Don't reach for a calculator, just think. A job needs 80 man-days of work. If 20 workers are available, how many days will it take? Pause the video now and try it yourself. Ready? Let's solve it together. The total work is 80 man-days. The number of workers is 20. Days equal total work divided by workers. 80 divided by 20 equals 4, so it will take 4 days. Let's try one more. A job requires 90 man-days. This time, only 15 workers are available. Pause and think. "90 divided by 15 equals 6. Excellent. You're already solving time and work problems using understanding instead of memorization. And that's exactly what good mathematics is all about. Work stays the same. More workers means less time. Days equal man-days divided by workers. Now it's time to solve our very first competitive exam question. Don't be nervous. Everything you need has already been learned. Here's the question. 20 workers can complete a piece of work in 12 days. How many days will 30 workers take to complete the same work? Before writing anything, ask yourself one question. Has the amount of work changed? No, it is exactly the same work. That means the total work remains constant. Let's calculate it. 20 workers working for 12 days complete 20 multiplied by 12, which is 240 man-days. Write that down. Now imagine 30 workers arrive. The total work is still 240 man-days. Only the number of workers has changed. So divide 240 divided by 30. The answer is 8 days. Let's stop and think. Does the answer make sense? Yes, we increased the number of workers, so the number of days became smaller. Whenever your answer agrees with common sense, there's a good chance you're on the right track. Never just calculate. Always ask, does my answer make sense? That's how top students catch mistakes before the examiner does. Now let me show you a mistake that thousands of students make in exams. Look at this question. 10 workers finish a job in 8 days. How many days will 20 workers take? Some students think more workers means more days, so they multiply. 8 times 2 equals 16. That answer is completely wrong. Why? Because workers and days move in opposite directions. If you increase the number of workers, the number of days must decrease. Let's prove it. 10 workers, 8 days. Total work 10 times 8 equals 80 man-days. Now divide by 20 workers. 80 divided by 20 equals 4 days. That answer makes sense. Double the workers, half the time. Whenever you feel confused, forget the formula. Think about people building a house. If more people help, the work finishes sooner. Common sense should always agree with mathematics. Let's quickly recap everything you've learned today. Time and work is not about memorizing tricks. It's about understanding one simple idea. Work equals efficiency multiplied by time. When the work stays the same, more workers mean less time. Fewer workers mean more time. We measure total effort using man-days. And once you know the total man-days, solving questions becomes much easier. Most importantly, always check if your answer makes sense in real life. That one habit will save you from many exam mistakes. If today's lesson helped you understand time and work more clearly, subscribe to Mr. Rhino. Every week, we turn difficult mathematics into simple ideas through powerful animations and step-by-step explanations. In the next lesson, we'll tackle questions involving hours, changing amounts of work, and the famous MDH formula used in competitive exams.